Hi guys! So it's time for my October favorites. These are just random things, shows that I've been loving through the month. You guys know the drill. Let's begin. First up, we have this guy. Now, I think I started with the lockdown with this in my favorites, but honestly, as we're going out and moving around, I've been using this so much. It is definitely my favorite sanitizer right now. And it's just not like sticky, gets the job done. It's a spray, it's light, you can carry it. Like I always have this in my bum bag, when I step out. It's really convenient, gets the job done. I think this is like my 4th or 5th bottle. So yeah, it's safe to say that I think this is a proper lockdown favorite. Then we have the only lipstick I have used pretty much through the lockdown, okay? So this is like the cheap lipstick. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did like this cheap lipsticks, like lipsticks under 200 video or something like that. I will link it here. This was part of that, and it was literally the only lipstick I have lying around here because I don't have all my stuff here. I do have some other lipsticks in like my proper makeup pouches and stuff, but this was on my dressing table. So I've just pretty much been using this every time I dress up for anything, which is the Splash Lip Color by Blue Heaven. It is really not great quality, but the color is just lovely. Like it's like a nice, bright, potent orange. Can you see the difference between the top and the bottom? Like the bottom just has my Burt's Bees lip balm. So I usually mix these two and wear it, and which is what you see in most of my like dressed up content. Otherwise, I just have like my Burt's Bees lip balm on. But yeah, I love this orangey, pinky, peachy color. You know what I mean? Like for me, this is my go-to lipstick normally, like shade in lipsticks. And yeah, the formulation isn't great, but it's cheap. And if you're looking for something in this color, I've been using this for the last few months, not just this month. But yeah, it's a really nice color. Then we have this guy. Okay, so I have been coloring my hair through the lockdown. I have been coloring my hair for the last, like, I think 2 years now at salons when I cut my hair short and experimenting with it. Now, for the first time, as you guys saw, I think the first time I did it was in May with my mom. Then I did myself again. So I think I must have colored my hair maybe twice or thrice totally in the lockdown. Between me and my mom, I've tried a lot of hair colors. This one, this variant, the L'Oreal Excellence Creme, has really lasted the longest. Now, I'm actually a really bad hair color candidate because I wash my hair, as you guys know, every night. So color like washes off really fast. And of all the colors I tried, this one was the first one I put, burgundy. I still remember the shade. This is a different shade. This is light brown, which is what I'm going to try next. But yeah, it lasted the longest in terms of potency and color as opposed to the others like the casting creme gloss. I think I tried that one as well. But I feel like this lasted longer. So yeah, I'm gonna color my hair again, and this is definitely another lockdown favorite. I mean, I never ever thought I'd be coloring my hair myself, or it's something I don't like doing, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So love this. Okay, time for my favorite song. Are you ready? So it's DDU-DU, BlackPink. So I've actually watched their documentary, which will be in my shows. But yeah, I've just discovered them lately, part of my Korean obsession, and I'm like been listening to a lot of their music. I really like this song. Like you guys remember, I think Dynamite was what, last month or the month before that. But yeah, I really like this song. Like their songs just start with such a bang. Like everything is like, you know, like and I love the like that bit, and I love their BlackPink In Your Area. So yeah, this is my favorite song. Okay, time for my favorite moment. Okay, for me, it has to be when my bank sent me an email saying that none of the money actually has gone to the frauds that tried to scam me of like nearly 3 lakh rupees. I've done a whole video on credit card scams and frauds. I will link that here if you haven't watched it. If you use a credit card shop online, please watch it. It will help you. But yeah, I was a victim of credit card fraud and a few weeks ago, and basically about close to nearly 3 lakh rupees worth of transactions were made on my credit card, and I managed to stop it really quickly, which is why I didn't have to like file a complaint with the police and things like that. But yeah, watch the video, it will explain everything in detail. But the moment I got that email from the bank saying that the money has not gone to the frauds is where I was like, huh. Want some? Okay, so I have been craving shrimp chips lately, and I know I don't sound great talking and eating. Oh, so good. Okay, so these are Nongshim shrimp chips made in Korea. Again, obsessed. I watch a lot of K-dramas, you guys know that. And while you watch K-dramas, you see these guys eating a lot of chips and snacks. I mean, Vaibhav and I did a video ages ago about Korean snacks. Also, we'll link that here. When we went to Korea and we bought a whole bunch of snacks. This is one of my favorites. I can't stop eating it. Yeah. While I keep eating my shrimp chips, I'm going to tell you about my next favorite, which is my favorite movie. Okay, so favorite movie is Tune In For Love. Again, a Korean movie. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love story. Very realistic. Very not like the normal, you know, K-dramas, which are like overtly romantic and all those things. And I really, really enjoyed it. I felt like it was really beautiful. And I feel like after I watched Parasite, I've really been looking at a lot more Korean movies. Like I feel like there's some beautiful Korean movies. So yeah, if you're someone who hasn't watched Korean movies, my K-drama obsession aside, you should check them out. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Gonna stop. The masala is just yum. Okay, next up we have my favorite chappals from Aprajita Toor. I'm not touching these a lot because I wear them down, and I mean I just feel like ew. Also gonna use my sanitizer now that I've touched them. So yeah, basically these were gifted to me by Aprajita Toor. You guys know I love her stuff, and she actually custom made these for based on my taste. Like I actually wanted it to be like half and half, like half pink, half orange, like ulta, and I really love them. And initially I was saving them and being like, you know, I'll wear them like when I go out and all, and I used to only wear them like when I went for a drive with Vaibhav and stuff like that. But then I was like, you know, why am I saving them? Life is not going to change. I should just wear them. So these have become like my everyday, like I go take Mars for a walk in these chappals, run my errands if I have any, all of that. Yeah, and also there's some construction work which is really distracting. Sorry about that, but yeah, I was like, so yeah, love these. Also, I just feel like my camera is jumping up and down. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but I feel it. I think it's my new springy mattress, because every time I jump, I feel like the camera is jumping. Are you feeling that? I just don't know, because half my tripod is on my bed and the other half is on the floor. So yeah, it's a bit of a new setup, and also there's some construction going on as usual, always somewhere. So yeah. So yeah, basically love the chappals. Moving on. Okay, time for my favorite shows. Most of the shows in my last few favorites have been K-dramas. So I have watched a few English things this time for you guys, just for the non-K-drama audience. So the first thing I watched was Boy Billionaires. Oh my god, I loved it. 3 episodes. Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, and Subrata Roy, and I just felt like so many of their stories we don't know, which is what happens with you know, Billionaires, where we know like the crux of it, or we know what the media tells us, but we don't really know a lot of it. I felt like it was a very well balanced story from both sides. It wasn't one-sided. Normally documentaries are usually one-sided, or they tend to be, right? Obviously, because the makers have their own biases. But I felt like this was really balanced, really interesting. Loved it. Then in the K-drama world, I watched Uncontrollably Fond. Oof. Kim Woo Bin, you have my heart. Okay. This show, again, a major tearjerker. Don't want to give away too much about like the actual show and his actual life also. Like there are a lot of parallels which are really like, which make it worse, because I didn't know any of that, but as I was watching it and I was sharing it on the K-drama group, if you haven't joined that K-drama group and you love K-dramas, it's linked below, join us. Everybody was like, oh my god, you don't know his story, and I was like, oh my god, this is even worse. But yeah, I love the show, and he's one of my new favorite oppas. So yeah, Uncontrollably Fond was great. Then we have American Murder, The Family Next Door. Now, this is a story you've probably read. Like, I felt like I knew it. I'd read it somewhere, but I didn't have the details. And it's about this father, and like this family, basically, the wife and kids disappear, and you know, the murder that happened basically, and whether the dad did it or not. It's a docu, again, based on footage from when they were searching for the family. For me, I was just like, wow, there are people like this in the world, and how, like, it's really scary, but watch it. Then we have Inheritors or Heirs, again, a new K-drama that I watched. It's a very old K-drama otherwise. Loved it. Also discovered Lee Min-ho, but no, I'm still team Kim Woo-bin. And there's a thing called second lead syndrome, which I did not know existed. But this show, basically, it's like when you feel more for the second lead and you want him to end up with the girl as opposed to the lead. So yeah, K-dramas have all these terms, and there's like a whole world, right? So I mean, it's just like each show you watch, you learn something new. But yeah, I loved Inheritors. I thought it was really fun, really like lots of like the subplots, the other supporting characters were also really great. Yeah, loved it. Then we have the BlackPink documentary. Okay, so much to say about these four girls. I had no clue about this whole K-pop world, to be honest with you. The only thing I'd heard about was BTS. And I'd heard BlackPink, like I remember Sejal mentioning them when we were in Seoul, saying she liked their music and their clothes and stuff like that, but I didn't really know of them. And watching this docu actually got me hooked onto their music, which is why my favorite song was also by them. It's amazing, this whole new world, right? Like where kids train as young as 14 to become like these K-pop stars, and they work so hard to become these successful groups, and they actually live together. And it's like, there's a training, and there's, I mean, it just seems very like, you know, like serious, like for a music maker. And I loved the four girls, and I thought that they were just so cute. And what was amazing is in the documentary, you can see their real personalities as opposed to when they're on stage and they're all like, and Mars is barking as usual. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Then we have Emily in Paris, which everybody is talking about. Okay, like my Instagram was full of this show. Like if there was one show Instagram made me watch, it was Emily in Paris. Like every second person was talking about it, and I was like, oh my god, what is this show? I have to watch this show. Finish it in exactly 2 days. I didn't love it, honestly. It's an easy breezy watch. Like it's not something that you like love or hate. It's just those, like one of those, you know, like easy breezy fun shows. It's not, yeah, there are a lot of stereotypes, there are a lot of cliches, but it's about the fashion world and how this, you know, person works in marketing and PR. And yeah, it was fun. Like I took it, like I watched it in the middle of my K-dramas, like as a break for a day. Like I quickly finished it over 2 nights. And yeah, it was light, breezy, easy. I didn't like hate it. I didn't like love, like oh my god, love it. Like how I loved Chloe, I definitely did not love it at that level. But yeah, it was a fun watch. So if you're looking for something light and easy that you don't need to use your brain about, like, you know, watch it. Then we have the K-drama I'm currently on, which is Reply 1988. It is so nostalgic, guys. You know, it's about this neighborhood in Seoul in 1988, and they have like things like Walkmans and like the jeans, and like it just reminds me of my childhood so much. I mean, I was born like in 86, but I feel like it, you know, like that 90s vibe, basically like that 90s vibe is what you see in the show, and it is just so cute. I haven't finished it. I'm just about like the beginning of it, but I'm loving it so far. Then we have my next guest with Dave Letterman. I've watched 2 episodes, Robert Downey Jr. and Kim Kardashian. Love this show. Like, you guys have seen it. Like, I've watched everything so far. I just feel like he humanizes people. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people interview people. Yeah, but you don't get to see that different side, that human side to them. Like, I feel like Kim Kardashian has probably been interviewed a zillion times, right? But like, he made her seem real, made her seem relatable, made her seem human because of the questions he asked her and the way like that interaction was, which is what I love about him and his interviews. Like, I just feel like everybody seems so normal when you watch them. Like, it's like an actual conversation between friends, and I feel like he does an incredible job. So thoroughly enjoyed that. Still have 2 more episodes to go, so yeah, but I've really enjoyed the 2 that I've watched so far. Love that. And I think that's it. Those are all the shows I've watched. I've watched a lot this month, guys. So yeah, for me in lockdown, I feel like my likes and dislikes keep changing really rapidly, and I don't know. I don't know if it's like that for you guys as well. Please comment and let me know. Also, comment below and tell us your favorites from the last month, what you've been loving in terms of shows, products, food items, literally anything. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye. Stay safe.